Alright, what is going on, everybody? We're back with some more Universe mode, and this is SmackDown, and we got a lot of matches to do tonight. Lately, we've only been doing 2. That's just because there's been very long matches. We got 3 for you tonight, hopefully. Hopefully we get 3. And this match is going to be the New Day, Xavier Woods, and Kofi Kingston without Big E versus the tag team of Kid and Cesaro, and that is because Kid and Cesaro challenged the New Day to a match with just 2 of them. They said, "We just want 2 of you. No funny business." So that might play into the advantage of Kid and Cesaro, but it might just show how dominant the New Day is. And they picked Kofi Kingston. I'm pretty sure he's like in every match, but they picked Xavier Woods instead of Big E, so Big E gets the night off and Xavier Woods gets some wrestling time. And maybe they picked Xavier Woods because Xavier Woods has beaten Tyson Kidd at the pre-show of Extreme Rules, so I'm guessing he might know the weaknesses of Tyson Kidd, in which that's pretty smart. Yeah, I would think, because, you know, you've beat him before, go ahead and try to beat him again. So, and he's faced him total of 3 times in different types of matches, tag team matches and singles matches. So, yeah. And if Tyson Kidd and Cesaro win, we did see the Ascension lose to the New Day on Monday Night Raw, so maybe if the team of Kid and Cesaro, some have called them the Brass Ring Club, but if they could win this, they could take the Ascension spot at the tag team rankings. So, you know, you never know who could win this, win a title shot. Because the New Day has no real challengers as of late, because they did beat The Miz and Dolph Ziggler at Extreme Rules, an elimination match with nobody getting eliminated by the New Day. So New Day did not get eliminated. They pretty much dominated that matchup. They've beaten the Ascension. They beat Kid and Cesaro here, and then maybe they got a match. They do have a match on Raw, but if they beat the Usos on Raw, it could go to show that they're not going to be beat. They're not. And so if they beat all 3 of them people, I don't even know who's going to be facing them for a title shot. We might just have to make a team. That might be what happens. And it wouldn't be a bad idea. Probably just gel. Put 2 people together, see if they gel, and see if they get some chemistry together. Because we need a tag team to step up to the plate and beat the New Day. So that's what we're up against as of right now. Maybe we can bring up some people from NXT, maybe like Soft or the Lucha Dragons. I'm just going to call them Soft. I don't want to say Enzo Amore and Con Cassidy the whole time. So that's easier for me to say. And I'll look at Kofi Kingston with a gut buster early on in the matchup already. And it looks like Cesaro might need to go tag in Tyson Kidd, because look at the soccer kick from Kofi Kingston. Looks like it hurt Cesaro. And damn, Cesaro tries to get up. Kofi nails him with a punch to the back of the head, and there's a kick. Cesaro looks pissed, grabs him in a headlock, puts him up against the rope, and it looks like he's going to Irish whip him across to the other rope. That's a smart idea with Xavier Woods being on that side. Is get out of that corner as fast as you can, because you know the New Day, they are up to some tricks at all times. But look at Kofi with a reversal there, and now look at Cesaro with a snap suplex, and it's been all Kofi Kingston and Cesaro so far early on in this matchup. But look at Cesaro, the strength, picking him up from the mat for a gut wrench suplex. What you call pure strength right there. And I look at Cesaro pinning him right in front of Xavier Woods, daring Xavier Woods to come into that ring. I'm pretty sure if I was Xavier Woods, I would stay out of the ring. Now look at Cesaro, butterfly suplex from Cesaro. So, looks like Cesaro might be finally going and tagging in Tyson Kidd, and it looked like he did. So, Xavier Woods has yet to make his appearance in this matchup. But look, Kofi Kingston going to go shoulder first into the ring post. And now, why would you pick him back up? Tyson Kidd put him on the freaking mat and keep him there, because now you're getting hit with a Hurricane Rana. It's always a good idea to keep Kofi Kingston on the mat as long as you can. Do not let him get up. There's no point in it. And now we get to see Xavier Woods in this matchup. He starts off the match with a headlock and an Irish whip him outside of the ring, but Tyson Kidd hangs on, and there's Kofi Kingston. He needs to get back in the ring. Smart move from Tyson Kidd, but look at the mind games from Xavier Woods, trying to get him outside the ring so they can double team him. But Tyson Kidd knows better than that. He's faced the New Day plenty of times. Smart moves from Tyson Kidd. There's an Irish whip from Xavier Woods. Catches Tyson with a super kick. What a move. And now looking to stomp in the mud hole in Tyson Kidd, not letting him get up in the corner of Cesaro and Kidd. So Tyson Kidd, all he has to do is get a reversal, try to tag in Cesaro, but look at Xavier Woods, knockout punch to the freaking side of the head of Tyson Kidd. Now look at him pulling Tyson Kidd to the middle of the ring. Look at the DDT. That one spiked Tyson Kidd on his head. Now rolling him over, probably going for the pin. No, Tyson Kidd trying to get back up, and look at Xavier Woods nailing him right back down to the mat. Now driving the back of his head into the mat. This is what you call pure domination so far. Tyson Kidd needs to try to find a way to get back in the match, and there's a heel kick. And now he needs to go tag in his partner instead of fighting this matchup. But there's a reversal, trying to get some separation from Xavier Woods. Now pulling him into the middle of the ring. Now look at that STO type move there from Tyson Kidd. Now he's walking over to his corner, going to tag in the Swiss Superman Cesaro. And this match just got a little bit better. No, wait. Look at Xavier Woods taking it right to Cesaro. Cesaro and Kidd bounce right out of the ring, maybe just to get a little breather. But here's Cesaro going to grab Xavier Woods for a snap suplex. And now look at Cesaro with an arm breaker. And I didn't see that one coming. And this Xavier Woods need to tap out. Cesaro lets go of the hold. And now catches him by the head and suplexes him by the freaking head. Holy crap, the strength of Cesaro is straight up real right now. There he is, going to pull Xavier Woods to the middle of the ring. Look, he's going to knee drop right on the face of Xavier Woods. Now he's going to lift him back up to one knee, picking him up. And probably just picked him up, and there's an uppercut. I didn't see that coming. He threw him in midair. Very Swiss uppercut is what he calls that one. Here's the pin. There's two. And Xavier Woods kicks out at 2. And he needs to go tag in Kofi Kingston if he wants this win for the New Day. Why was Cesaro letting Xavier Woods get up? They're going to Irish whip Xavier Woods into the corner. They could be going for their finisher here. Tag team maneuver. I don't know what they call it. But here we go. Takes him up. Cesaro bouncing off the ropes in a clothesline from Cesaro. And here's the pin. Kofi Kingston's in the ring to break it up before the ref even gets down to count. So this match is still going on when it should be pretty much all over. And smart move from Kofi Kingston. Now the New Day can capitalize on the distraction from Kofi. Now here we go. Xavier Woods, Fisherman Suplex, Fisherman's Buster, whatever. Fisherman's Neck Breaker, it's just all a Fisherman. Now here they're both standing back up to their feet. Look at the punches from Xavier Woods, turns it around, split, coming back in with the knockout punch. So what a combo of punches from Xavier Woods. Now here's the pin. 1, 2, and Tyson Kidd kicks out at 2. Now look, Xavier Woods needs to go tag in Kofi. Stop getting on the attack. He's been in this match for freaking half the match so far. Get out of the ring, go tagging Kofi, a fresh Kofi at this point. And the match could be all over. There he goes, he's listening. Here comes Kofi Kingston into the ring. And here we go. Kofi's going to Irish whip him into the turnbuckle. And going to Irish whip him again into the other turnbuckle. Look at him jump on top of Tyson Kidd with the punches. I don't know how he got all the way on top of the top rope with the punches. Then there's an uppercut. Then Tyson Kidd gets out of the way, gonna Irish whip him back into the turnbuckle and turns him around. And here he goes to the top rope. And this is really bad news for Kofi Kingston. He's gonna try to find a way to get out of this one. Look like he's gonna set up for some suplex off the top rope. Falcon arrow off the top rope. Kofi Kingston is dead. Here's the pin. 1, 2, and damn, Kofi Kingston kicks out at 2. So what a matchup to start off SmackDown. Now here's Kofi gonna Irish whip Tyson Kidd into the ropes, takes him off with an arm drag, and now look, he's gonna set up for the boom drop, and it could be over after that one. Here's the pin. 1, 2. There's Cesaro to break up the pin. So the Tyson Kidd and Cesaro are still in this matchup, but there's Tyson Kidd with a reversal. Now Kofi Kingston back on the attack and Irish whip him back into the turnbuckle. Look, he's gonna go for a tornado DDT off the middle rope, snapping Tyson Kidd's head right on the mat. And he's gonna pick him right back up. What are we gonna see now? Look, Irish whip him back into the corner, maybe trying to set up something with Xavier Woods. But instead, no way. Another tornado DDT off the middle rope, trying to give Tyson Kidd a concussion. Look at Xavier Woods. Look at him try to cause a distraction. And the ref not having any of that, puts him back outside the ring. But Kofi's going to tag him in off the middle rope. Axe handle to the arm. And Xavier Woods. Now look at him. Here we go. Face first on the knee of Xavier Woods. And that could be it. Wait, instead he's going to go for something else. Looks like it's going to be a little bit of that lost in the woods. I think that's what he calls that. Now here's the pin and it's all over. 1, 2. Oh, there's Cesaro. Saves the freaking match again for his team. Tyson Kidd really needs to go tag in Cesaro. But look at that. It looks like Kofi and Cesaro are going to be fighting outside the ring. Can't really see out there. It looks like getting back to their corners now. There's Tyson Kidd, takes him down, could be going for the sharpshooter instead, brings the arm in. Looks like an arm bar and a figure 4 leg lock at the same time. Xavier Woods is gonna have to tap. Instead, Tyson Kidd just lets the hold go and goes for a pin. 1, 2, 3. Kidd and Cesaro beat the New Day, but did you just see Cesaro catch Kofi Kingston with a freaking belly-to-belly suplex? And I mean, he just freaking picked him up and slung him. But the match was already over, so Cesaro getting an extra measure of hurt on Kofi Kingston. But what a matchup to start off SmackDown. We have many more, well, not many more, 2 matches to go, but they should be pretty good. Our main event is going to be a champion versus champion match. Intercontinental Champion Neville going one-on-one with Randy Orton, who is the World Heavyweight Champion, and that is the main event. But the next match should be a great one. We have the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Champion, Jack Swagger, which he beat Ryback, who was the champion. Then he beat Rusev. He beat Tyler Breeze in a #1 contenders match, which was last week's episode, or the week before that, of SmackDown. So that's where we stand in the Intercontinental title race. And now we just need maybe to see what the Usos do, and we might know who is going to be the #1 contender for them tag team championships. But here we go. Swagger, The Miz. Next match, here we go. But The Miz last week got taken out by the Nexus. No, wait, that wasn't The Miz. Miz just got out of Dodge last week, I guess. His tag team partner's Dolph Ziggler, but I guess he don't even really care. But here comes Jack Swagger. And, oh, you got to be kidding me. There is Heath Slater taking out Swagger. There's a neck breaker. And there's a stomp. This has just gotten out of hand. The Nexus freaking taking over SmackDown. Look at Heath Slater. Oh, shit. That's gonna freaking hurt to the outside. Is this where they're going to reveal their leader? Here comes Hideo Itami. And I guess they're going to show who the leader is? That's what I want to know. Pretty sure that's what you got. That's freaking Finn Balor. What the hell is Finn Balor doing out here? Do not tell me he is the leader of the Nexus. If so, the Nexus will not be stopped. They are going to be undefeated. Holy crap. Okay, so there is a bombshell for SmackDown. I didn't think it was going to be Finn Balor. That's a surprise. Who's gonna stop the Nexus? I mean, they've already taken out Dolph Ziggler, Ryback, and Jack Swagger. I mean, who's next? Well, are they going after a certain person? Or are they going after a certain title? Could we see them take the titles? I mean, Finn Balor is capable of he's capable of being a main eventer. I just don't think that he should probably try to be with the Nexus to become a main eventer. He could do it on his own. That's just surprising to me. Okay, so the Nexus is Heath Slater, Hideo Itami, and Finn Balor. That is going to be one hell of a group. Oh my god, I don't even know what they're going to do next week on SmackDown. I hope they don't interrupt this match. This is the main event. Champion versus champion. They interrupt this match. Holy crap. They are not going to be messed with. But last week, Randy Orton, speaking of the world champion, he faced Dean Ambrose in one hell of a matchup. I think it was last week. I don't know, guys. I don't remember. It's a long time before I record these. Probably should know, but last week he did face Dean Ambrose in what was a really great matchup in which Randy Orton won with a couple of RKOs and just made the match for Payback. After the strong showing from Dean Ambrose, we are going to see Dean Ambrose, Randy Orton for that World Heavyweight Championship. And I'm surprised Christian has not gone for his title rematch, but he has decided to move over to ECW, which was the last episode, the new unveiling of ECW, and he's going after the ECW Championship, which he's held it before. I don't see why he couldn't. But I don't know. I just wonder why he wouldn't go after the World Heavyweight Championship. Maybe he's got a different trick up his sleeve. Maybe take the ECW Championship and try to go for the World Heavyweight Championship at the same time. And if he does that, I mean, the dude's going to be unstoppable. He's going to have a lot of gold, like 40 pounds of it, and that's just straight up crazy. Now, this guy, the high-flying, freaking, the man that gravity forgot, Neville, which he had one hell of a performance against Ryback at last month's pay-per-view Extreme Rules, in which he came out as the winner in the new Intercontinental Championship, which I didn't see that coming, but he did it, so great for him. Now he's got a match. If Jack Swagger is even able to wrestle at Payback after just being taken out by the Nexus, which if he's not able to have a match, we might just give it to Tyler Breeze, which is next in line in the rankings for the Intercontinental Championship, which I'm hoping Jack Swagger is able to have a match at Payback. I would like to see Neville Swagger at Payback, which would probably be a good match. We've seen it before, but it was not for the championship. Neville was not the champion at the time, but there was Randy Orton with a death press into the punches. Randy Orton, on the other hand, had a great match at Extreme Rules against Christian, which if you have not seen that, I keep saying it, go check out Extreme Rules. Look at Randy Orton, no way, TKO, well, a different version of the TKO. He held him in a different position, still hit it, but that was a crazy version of it. That was pretty awesome. Look at Randy Orton backing up. What is he going for? The knee, freaking straight to the face of Neville. Now he's picking Neville back up to his feet, which Randy Orton should not take Neville lightly. Neville is a former NXT champion, now an Intercontinental champion, and a former tag team champion in NXT. So the dude has held plenty of gold already, and Randy Orton should just not take him lightly, because if Neville wins here, it's an upset city for Randy Orton, which has not lost yet in Universe mode. Look at the backbreaker. He caught that one out of nowhere. You're talking about RKOs out of nowhere. That was out of nowhere. Look at Neville, though. Oh, shit. I thought he was going to get a reverse, but Neville just got caught with a stomp to the lower sternum of Neville. And now, here we go. Going to Irish Neville into the corner and picking him up to the top rope already early in this matchup. Maybe just trying to freaking take all the energy out of Neville before he can get up to the top rope, hit the freaking red arrow and end it. But there's a vertical suplex off the top already. Randy Orton straight up vicious. Here's the pin. 1, 2, and Neville kicks out at 2 off of a vertical suplex off the top. And there's a head crank from Randy Orton to Neville. Now he's going to push him right back down to the mat. Look at Neville getting right back up to his feet. Randy Orton catches him with a punch to the back of the head, but there's Neville spinning Orton around. Look at him going for the suplex. Look at Randy, though, back up to his feet. Just took the punch like it was nothing. Now here's that DDT. I don't even know how he took a punch like that. That was straight to the face. Randy Orton just shook it off, hit him with a DDT. That's what you call one hell of an athlete there. Oh shit. Don't tell me he's going around stomping every body part of Neville, in which that normally sets up for the RKO. And don't tell me this match is going to end this quick. There's Randy instead going for a pin. There's 2. Neville kicks out at 2. The wherewithal of Neville to kick out at 2. Great match so far. Both back up to their feet. Randy Orton catches him with an RKO, and it's got to be all over. Quick match. Counted. 1, 2. Neville kicks out at 2. Holy. Took everything. Look at him. Barely can get up back to his feet. Randy Orton not even going to let him. Now here they are. Neville spinning Orton around. And again, what the hell was that? There's a Hurricane Rana, though. Maybe there was a meaning to all that spinning around. And now here he is. Randy Orton trying to get back up to his feet. Here's Neville caught him with a forearm to the face. Randy Orton took it again, but gets caught with a Hurricane Rana. Great match. Holy crap. Randy Orton back up to his feet. Look at Neville not giving a shit. But Randy Orton reversed the drop kick, pushed Neville right back down to the mat. Now here's 1, 2. Neville kicks out at 2. Not going to put him away just that early. He already took an RKO, but it doesn't matter. Neville still got this. He is the Intercontinental Champion, so like I said, Randy Orton shouldn't be taking him lightly. And after this match, I think Randy Orton might have newfound respect for Neville.
And now he goes for it a second
Here he is. Look at the elbow drop to the face. The face of Neville has taken a lot of punishment so far. Already an RKO, DDTs, and you can name it. Now here's Randy Orton going to Irish whip him into the turnbuckle. Catches him with a freaking clothesline. Neville bouncing off the turnbuckle. Look at him holding his face. Look at him laying flat on the ground. Randy Orton's going for a pin. 1, 2. Neville kicks out 2 again. What in the hell did Randy Orton have to do to put Neville away? Look at him. He just kicked him in the head. Not a punt kick, but pretty much close to it. I mean, that was straight in the face. Look at the stomp to the face now. Holy crap. Randy Orton. That's why you call him the Viper. Does not play around. But there's Neville with a reversal. Never say die attitude from Neville. Now look at the suplex. Didn't bridge for the pin. Probably a bad idea. Make Randy Orton use that extra energy to kick out. Would have been a great idea. But there's the freaking inverted Hurricane Rana spiking Randy Orton on his head. And this could be over. Here's the count. 1. Oh my god, Randy Orton just kicked out at 1. Neville probably thinking, holy crap. That is just crazy loud. They're both back up to their feet. Randy Orton going to go for a little bit of that vintage Orton DDT. There he's looking at the crowd. Wins the DDT. Now set up for that RKO and finish it, Orton. It's all over. Instead, going for the pin. 1, 2. Neville kicks out again. Now Randy Orton should probably try to go for that RKO to finish it. Look at Neville back up to his feet, though. Randy Orton caught him with an RKO, and Neville's busted wide open. Here's the pin. 1, 2, 3. Randy Orton with another victory. I think that's like 5, 6 in a row. Nothing's gonna stop Randy Orton heading into his match at Payback against a very young Dean Ambrose. And I think we might be having Neville in a world title contention after that match. That was one hell of a freaking match from Neville and Randy Orton. Champion versus champion, lived up to the hype, and that was it. Main event. We figured out who the Nexus was, who their leader was. Now who's just going to step up to the plate and take him out? Look at the RKO there. I didn't know he was going to do that. That was the first one. Caught me from surprise. Didn't see that one coming. But thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Go check out FBSG where I am doing the Call Universe. We're still accepting calls, but we are in the tournament already. So you're not going to be in the tournament, but you'll be in a future episode. But there's your winner. The rated RKO. That's the tag team. The RKO. The Viper. Randy Orton. Thank you for watching. You know, hit that like button and comment what you thought of the show. What you think about the leader of Nexus. This is crazy. I'm out.